first ruddy ray of the morning sun. The light tinted his moist eyes with orange. Winter crept through the thin hospital window and made his tears fall as snowflakes. Our humming of the gymnopédies melted them again. "It's his joke." Dieter, an older boy, struggled to laugh. "He is coming back, Rainor. This is Opa's farm." The grey bus came for us at sunrise on the following Tuesday. Opa Louis had never missed a day with us before. Every Tuesday morning, we awoke to his buckets and brooms and his damp copies of the Frankfurter Zeitung, the only newspaper I ever saw him read. Nurse Hilde said that he had an ulcer as vengeful as Herr Stalin, but I knew that was a fib. Opa Louis had also never been sick. His stomach was lined with more steel than Herr Stalin had in all his tanks. That morning, all the other children rallied around Nurse Hilde for their ration of chocolates. I remained on my cot and longed to hear the falling rain in the gymnopédies one last time. Even then, at 13, I could tell last times, for my pocket watch had always stopped on them. When Fatih had brought me here, in his black Daimler, my watch had stopped at 9:07. That was our final minute together, 2 winters ago. My watch didn't start ticking again for 9 weeks. "I couldn't get you a chocolate, Rainor," Emmi said, as she sat beside me. "Dieter snatched the last 2. As matron led the other children downstairs to the street, our once noisy ward soon grew quieter than I'd ever known. Even when I awoke at night, when everyone was asleep, it was quieter than those hours I spent awake in the dark. "I don't like this," Emmi said. "Everyone leaving? It makes me want to scream. I'm not going. This is where I can be found by you-know-who." Nurse Hilde rushed up to us. "Rainor, Emmi, the bus is at the back door. Quickly now, matron's orders." I went where Emmi went, and if she didn't want to go, I wasn't going. I couldn't say that with words, or even write them on a slate. Not then. Dr. Kindler and my teachers had said that I'd never be right. Words would never come from my mouth, let alone the fountain pen Fatih, a famous Swabian solicitor, gave me for my 8th birthday. As far as I was concerned, my loneliness over Fatih's absence was the main symptom of my sickness. Emmi and I held hands under one of the wool blankets that came with each hospital cot. Emmi felt the February cold deep inside her. The cracks around the ward windows let in the frigid air, and the diesel smoke from the idling bus. The war with Britain smelled often of burning diesel. "How will the man in the tall hat find me?" Emmi asked Nurse Hilde. She knelt in front of us. "He's very smart, and we will let him know." Her breath had never smelled of anything but chamomile tea before. But this morning, like all the nurses on our ward, her breath stank of schnapps. On our last Sylvester together, Fatih had drunk schnapps all day, and said not a word, even when I had hummed Silent Night, without a single pause to breathe. "When my insides are finished, then I can go. Then I will be useful." Nurse Hilde said that we had to leave for a safer place, in case the Allied bombs fell on Stuttgart. On our hospital, the Führer wanted to protect us. Where we were going was a lovely place south of Stuttgart. A country hospital called Trutzburg. There would be cakes, games, toys, and a hospital cat named Leopold. Tears blurred Nurse Hilde's pupils. I had tears too, and I didn't know why. I tried to show Emmi that my pocket watch had stopped again, at 6:21, but she wouldn't look. 3 more pieces, and I'll be finished, she insisted. "You're 15, Nurse Hilde said. "You bleed like a young woman does. Matron said you're finished. It's time." "Matron knows nothing about our times." I didn't know what Emmi's words meant. When I heard our times, I pictured all the clocks in the world displayed in a Berlin museum for everyone to marvel at. 1,000,000 clocks with 1,000,000 alarms.